All right, and we're live. All right, so Melissa, what are we doing here?
We are here to talk about January events. We just wrapped up the CCS last weekend. It's about to be Christmas and New Year. And once the holidays are over, everyone wants to know where and when we can play Lorcana. So here we are to share that information with you to the best of our ability for what we know as of now.
Yeah, and one of the feedback we got was people wanted to see our beautiful faces because I didn't put us like in the video at all.
You broke up, so I didn't hear you, but I'm just going to assume.
Yeah, so what are we starting with?
We are starting with SCG Atlanta. As many of you know from the 2024 series, SCG goes around to a bunch of different cities, runs Lorcana tournaments, Magic tournaments, and the first stop of 2025 is in Atlanta. There's a 1K on Friday, a 5K, I believe, on Saturday, and then another 1K on Sunday. If you're in the area or close by, it's great practice for anyone heading to California or really just wanting to jump in after the holidays.
It is actually a 2K on Saturday.
Oh, plot twist.
Yeah, so they haven't been hitting the numbers that they were hitting previously, which is one of the goals of this video. So I'm glad that you made that small mistake. People, get out there, play paper Lorcana. Yeah. People want to support us.
SCG runs a great tournament series too. Very prompt, very timely, and great setup.
Yeah, and we were just at the CCS, which was advertised as an 8K and a 1K, which was bumped to a 10K and a 2K. So if we go out there and show, organizers we want to be there, they will show that they want us there. Yeah. But moving on. All right, what do we got next?
The next event that we have is on Saturday, January 4th at the Collector Store. I believe the Collector Store is in St. Peters, Missouri.
Yep. Yeah, St. Peters, Missouri.
They are running a 1K. It's a $30 entry. First place gets 4 boxes of Azurite Sea. Second place is advertised at 2 boxes. Third and fourth, 1 box. And 5 through 8th, 12 packs each. Really great pricing for a very reasonable buy-in. So definitely check it out if you're in the Missouri area.
Yeah, and I believe this one had was this the store that had the buyback option? If not, yeah, so you can take cash if you don't want the product. But, all right, and then let's see.
The next one that we have is a quadruple case tournament in the Southern California area. Top Choice Gaming is the store. They're in Redlands, California. It looks like they're running this on the Saturday before the North American Continentals, which is really exciting. Great opportunity if you're in the area to get some reps in ahead of anyone who's playing, especially for locals who might have tickets and be able to drive to Disneyland.
Yeah, and can I just point out how beautiful this image is that they made? Like, that is absolutely incredible. Everyone else needs to step up their game for sure.
Great advertising. The next event we have is on Sunday, January 5th at Grape's Games in Wildwood, Missouri. I believe this is being co-run and live streamed by Rules of Villainy on their podcasts and channels. So a really cool opportunity to get gameplay in and also have the whole event live streamed for the community.
Yeah, and what's up with Missouri? One weekend, a 1K and a 1.5K just in the middle of Missouri. Like, this is awesome. Rules of Villainy, I met them in Seattle. Great people. Previously thought one of them hated my guts for sure from every instance we ever had together online, but apparently not. They were really nice. I was ready to smack them upside the head, but I would have been the villain in that one.
I believe when I was looking on their website too, it looked like in addition to some of the prizing that you can see on the flyer, they also are doing door prizes and raffle prizes. So they are doing, I believe, best of 3. But if you go like 2-0, you get a certain amount of raffle tickets in a round. If you go 0-2, you get 1 raffle ticket or like 3 raffle. I think it's 6 raffle tickets basically for each game set. So if you go like 1-2 or 2-1, each person gets 2 tickets for their win. And if someone goes 2-0 and 0-2, then it's like a 5-1 split. But you get raffle prizes towards like D23 Mickey cards and other random prizes. So really cool opportunity both for winning out and prizing as well as kind of participation prizes.
Yeah, even if you're a scrub, go. You could win something. Why not? You know?
Hey guys, quickly kind of just flying into this video real quick because Dick and Melissa recorded this about a week ago, and honestly there was a couple more events that came out, and there's some pretty big important ones in the greater Philadelphia area and northern Jersey. First and foremost is going to be the Lorcana top 8 for the Tri-Wizard tournament. Myself and teammate Celeste are qualified to play in this tournament. Braden Bodish is also kind of a familiar face in the Disney Lorcana scene. He's also participating in this. But with that we're going to be streaming that event. We're also going to be hosting this side events. So side events are going to be consistent of a couple things. There's going to be win an enchanted tournament, so you can pay $10, play an enchanted, try and go 4-0, and win one of up to the case up to $150 in value. And then there will also be a first and second chapter sealed. Great for new players, of course, to get in there, play some sealed events, play with some chapter 1 and Rise of the Floodborn packs, which was a lot of fun. That was the events that I played in at PAX Unplugged. Bunch of fun there. So shout out to that event. And then, of course, there's a secondary event here that on Sunday, January 5th, we're going to be having a 1.5K in the store. You can see here there's a 48-player cap. That's all the store can hold. First place is $600 in store credit. Second is $300. Third and fourth, $150. Fifth through eighth, $75. 9 through 16, Lorcana League promo pins. The store credit can be used on anything in the store. We have a great selection of singles, boxes, supplies, and even D23 2024 sets. Lots of things going on. Of course, as you know, 17 to 32 players will be 5 rounds cut to a top 8. 33 to 48 will be 6 rounds and cut to a top 8. This event will also be streamed on the Forbidden Mountains Twitch channel and likely the TFM gameplay channel. If not, it'll only be on Twitch, and then we'll get all the videos up to the gameplay channel in due time. There is one other event I want to touch on real quick, and that is another local friend of ours. Toby was in a car accident. Unfortunately, it was a fatal car accident for his father, and they have been raising money on GoFundMe, and one of our local stores, Phenomenal Games, is hosting a kind of a charity event for him. Entry is $4. It's a case split to the top 4 players. Additional prizes and all proceeds go to Toby's family. So we wanted to shout them out too. This is on January 12th. I unfortunately will be in Anaheim for the North American Continentals, but I really wanted to add this in here real quick just so guys can know about it and are familiar with the idea that it's going to be there. Again, all the links to these descriptions for every single event on this will go to the description of the video. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to pitch it right on back to Dick and Melissa.
And then you're going to be here.
I will be, yes. So myself, Dan, Ben, Colby, and Kyle, I believe, as well as Nunez, who has qualified, will all be in California among several other friends of ours. Really excited for the opportunity. The LCQs are on Friday, which, as you may or may not know, is basically a pod of 32 players. Win out your pod, and you get to move on to play in Continentals the next day, which will then be 7 rounds of 2-game format with a cut to top 16. Also, they advertise lots of side events for attendees as well. So should be a really cool opportunity for everyone. We all got to see the EU one a few weeks ago, and now it's NA's turn in California.
Yeah, I sadly will be missing it. You know, I just don't believe in myself. That's all there is to it. I just don't believe in myself.
That's not true. You will be doing your own cool stuff.
That's true.
Right. Another event we have going on that weekend in Colorado Springs, Colorado, we have Card Cosmos hosting a 1K. The dragon image is super cool. Not quite as cool as that California store, but also very flashy.
Yeah, it is incredible. And, you know, we didn't want to add the dates over the images that they posted, but we do have a slide coming up with all the dates and locations, all that stuff. It just felt rude to cover up the effort that they went through.
The same weekend on Sunday, Dick was just talking earlier about us being at Charlie's Collectibles. They will be hosting a 1K on January 12th. They always have a really great turnout. The space is really cool. They have like a little flea market and lots of booths for you to shop at, as well as the tournament itself being run. So if you're in the area and you are not going to be at Continentals, definitely recommend checking it out. Great event that they always host. And like Dick mentioned, last week's 1K turned into a 2K and 8K turned into a 10K. So based on participation, their pricing tends to scale.
Yeah, and I loved it there. You witnessed me spend way too much money on toys, filling up my trunk with stuff for the kids and stuff to sell online. So I think it was an amazing location.
It was a really great setup they had, yes. Not just in the US, we also have an event advertised for Italy, and I believe it's Milan. It's a Win and Elsa Enchanted tournament, and then I believe they're putting boxes into the pool for top 8. I don't speak Italian, so I'm not 100% there, but that is my understanding.
Yeah, that is also what I came to the conclusion of when I ran it through a translator real quick. But just the Elsa alone is like basically enough to get on our list. Yeah. And
Yeah.
we have a professional Elsa winner here. It's not me.
I was gonna say, guilty. I did the Elsa tournament. If it was closer to me, I'd totally be there.
Hey guys, I wanted to jump on here by myself real quick and talk about a tournament that is close to my heart. And it is the memorial tournament for Joel Haynes. This is AJ's father. A lot of people that know me know AJ. I've talked about him several times. And, AJ is someone that I have been trying to mentor in the game. And while I have been trying to mentor him in Lorcana, his parents have been mentoring me in, being a father. They've successfully homeschooled 5 of their children. One of them is 17. She's going to be graduating college soon. Yeah, AJ's 12. He's smarter than me. And the other 3 have successful careers. And, I appreciate everything that they've ever done for me. I actually have something that Joel had given me to thank me for what I've done for AJ. And, I did have significant monetary value, but it had way more sentimental value. So it's been next to my bed since he gave it to me. We weren't sure what to call this tournament. The multi-box tournament. It's going to be at least a case in prizing. If anyone wants to come out just for the prizing, it's at least a case. We've had donations come in. Rebirth TCG has donated us some stuff, including a Stitch playmat from Set Championships. So I really appreciate all of them. A local named Turbo Stomp is supposed to be mailing me some prizing. So I won't have the full prizing until the day of, but I know, Joel was a big part of the community, and the community is going to come together and try to make sure that, we can do whatever we can for his family. Anyone that can't make it, they also have a GoFundMe that's live. I've appreciated so much everyone who has donated to it and everyone who has shared it. And I just wanted to come in and do this on my own because I'm sure when I record with Melissa in a little bit, it's going to be all laughs and stuff like that because it's always a good time hanging out with the team. So I figured I would get this one out of the way, but thank you everyone very much.
Wrapping up as we move into the middle of January starts the Set Championship series for Azurite Sea. January 18th is the first day that stores can start to host these. So we'll definitely start to collect information. I hope that people will share on Facebook like they have previously some of those cool maps that kind of show dates for everything. But Azurite Sea Championships will start and run from January 18th, I believe, all the way into the middle of February.
Yeah, and I actually expected this video to have almost nothing in it. Because of the Set Championships, really don't like people are not going to drive far away to win 2 cases of something when they could just go win a playmat and get a promo for top 8. And then on top of that, so many people are traveling for continentals. So I'm very pleasantly surprised that we actually had stores to feature in this video. And yeah, here you go. If anyone wants to screenshot this,
we will also put in the video for all of the Melee as well as Facebook events as comments. That way you guys can link directly to them if you're interested in attending.
Yeah, I think I cut off our audio for a second, but we are going to have everything in the description down below. So let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, yes, there's more.
Yes, there's a couple other things. I believe there is a poll going on for Hobby Shop of the Year for 2024. Full transparency, I'm not sure how Hobby Shops got in on this, but for anyone who has a Gmail, there is a link that we will provide. Click the link, vote for your favorite store that is on the list.
Yeah, this is on TCG Player. The only reason I even know about this is because PPG has been sending us this countdown clock every day with no new information in it forever. And they decided to ask everyone to vote for them. I, in fact, voted for luxury games. So
the other thing we wanted to highlight is, as some of you may know, Disney Lorcana challenges are coming to Oceania. Really exciting that there's going to be an Australian DLC. Tickets are on sale. I believe as of us recording this video, you can still purchase tickets to attend, which is really cool opportunity. Not sure how expensive it is for people to get there, but if you're looking for an excuse to go to Australia, maybe this is that excuse to get you there.
yeah, I'm definitely trying to go. Dan thinks I'm crazy, but I'm definitely trying to go. And I would love for anyone watching this to sign up for the Metafy. Join the climb, okay? Because if I can get a certain number of people to sign up for Metafy, I'm going to take Scott's credit card and I'm going to buy myself a flight to Australia. For sure.
Another really cool thing about this is I believe the top 2 people who place in this event get an invite to participate in Worlds. That's going to be in Florida sometime in 2025, date to be announced by Ravensburger.
Yeah, so let me also throw this in at the very end. People would love to see Dick Down Under. All right. And if Dan wants to edit that out, he can.
That's a good one.
And
one
then,
other
yeah, some not so happy news. You can go ahead. I'm just, right next to all the fun and games. This is a very serious topic.
Yeah, a good friend of the Forbidden Mountain and a very active TCG Lorcana Magic player, Tobias, was recently in a car accident. Unfortunately, his father did not make it through the accident. He has made it through Toby has survived the accident and is currently undergoing surgery, hoping that everything works out well. But we wanted to share the GoFundMe that his friends and family have put together as Toby starts his recovery and in tandem has to kind of deal with his father's funeral and family expenses. So really sad as we're approaching the holidays. I know a few weeks ago we mentioned Joel and the person who Dick is running his tournament with as well and his family. So really upsetting when we have 2 good friends get impacted by drunk driving car accidents to no fault of their own.
Yeah, and fortunately, we do have a platform where we can showcase this some and give back somewhat to the community. But with that, thank you, Melissa, so much for the help. I would never be able to put this together without you. I can't use a calculator. Yeah. And thank you everyone for watching. If you want your stores featured, try to get them to run events and then link us to them. And we'll make sure, that's the best way to go on the meta report. Have your store run a big tournament and do well in it. So thank you so much.
Send us a message on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any TFM socials, and we'll make sure to highlight them. Yep. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.